Hello, BTS fans. Welcome back to Jikook World Channel. Before we begin, it's important to note that there has been no official statement from either Jimin or Jungkook stating that their relationship has changed or that they are having a falling out. Therefore, all discussions in this video are based on fans' observations of public moments and should not be considered confirmed facts. Recently, social media has been abuzz with speculation regarding the relationship between Jimin and Jungkook, better known to fans as Jikook. This topic of discussion arose after some of their recent interactions were perceived as different from those often seen in the past. Many armies began to wonder, is Jikook really no longer as close as he used to be? Or is this all just a conclusion based on clips circulating online? This debate began when several fans noticed that in recent occasions, Jimin and Jungkook appeared more focused on their respective activities. Many felt that the intensity of their interactions in front of the camera seemed to have decreased. While previously the two were often seen joking around, casually touching each other, or standing close together, some feel these moments are now less frequent. However, is this change truly evidence that their relationship has changed? Many other fans are urging everyone to look at the situation more objectively. They remind them that what's seen on camera is only a small part of the BTS members' activities. Their public appearances are very limited compared to their daily lives, which are unknown to anyone but those closest to them. Furthermore, each BTS member now has a different schedule and responsibilities. After completing their various obligations, including increasingly diverse individual activities, the opportunities to be seen together often won't be the same as when they were fully promoting as a group. This change in circumstances is what some armies say is often overlooked when assessing the members' relationships. Interestingly, amidst the flurry of speculation, many fans still find small moments that demonstrate Jimin and Jungkook's closeness. While not always overt interactions, brief glances, smiles, spontaneous reactions, and even the way they pay attention to each other in certain situations remain topics of discussion among armies. For some, closeness doesn't always have to be expressed through physical contact or excessive attention in front of the camera. Some fans also argue that with age and experience, everyone naturally experiences changes in the way they express their relationships with their friends. While they used to be more openly intimate, it's possible they now choose to act more relaxed and natural, without always being the center of attention. This kind of change is normal and doesn't necessarily indicate conflict or distance between them. This isn't the first time this phenomenon has occurred in the BTS fandom. Almost every time there's a small change in the members' interactions, theories immediately emerge on social media. Some theories sound plausible, while others develop without any solid evidence. In a short time, a few seconds of video footage can turn into a lengthy discussion that leads to various differing conclusions. Therefore, it's important for fans to distinguish between fact and interpretation. Fact is what is actually seen and can be verified, while interpretation is a personal assessment of the moment. Two people can watch the same video and come to very different conclusions. This is what makes discussions about Jikook always interesting and sparks debate among ARMY. Ultimately, there's no official evidence to date that Jimin and Jungkook have truly drifted apart or are having issues with each other. Everything circulating remains conjecture and speculation based on fans' observations of their public interactions. Until there's a direct statement from either member or official sources, any theories should be viewed as opinions, not confirmations. So what do you think? Do you feel like Jikook isn't as close as he used to be? Or do you believe their relationship is still as good as ever, and it's just the way they interact on camera that seems different? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's have a respectful discussion without spreading unverified information. Looking back at Jimin and Jungkook's journey since their debut, the two have indeed demonstrated a dynamic of friendship that continues to evolve. There was a time when they were often seen joking around in front of the camera, teasing each other at various events, creating many moments that fans later remembered as Jikook moments. However, the passage of time also brings changes in how people express closeness. What was seen a few years ago may not necessarily be seen the same way today. Another thing worth considering is the camera angle. Most content circulating on social media is simply very short video clips. These clips are often taken from live broadcasts, official events, or fan recordings that only capture a small portion of the overall situation. Often, these few seconds are then separated from their original context, leading to various interpretations. Some see them as signs of a strained relationship, while others see nothing unusual at all. In today's social media era, a facial expression or small gesture can quickly go viral. Sensational headlines often lead many to jump to conclusions before seeing the entire video. In fact, a person's expression can be influenced by many things, such as fatigue, focus on work, or simply being thoughtful. Connecting all these expressions to the state of their relationship is certainly not easy without clear information. Some armies also reminded us that Jimin and Jungkook have spent years together as members of BTS. They went through their trainee period, debut, world tour, extensive training, and the various challenges of being global idols. Such a long experience certainly forms a bond that cannot be judged by just 1 or 2 moments in front of the camera. A friendship that has been built over the years usually cannot be measured simply by how often they stand side by side on broadcasts. On the other hand, there are also opinions that fans' expectations are sometimes too high. Having become accustomed to seeing Jimin and Jungkook interact so closely in the past, some people expect the same thing to continue every time. When the reality doesn't match these expectations, they assume something has changed. However, a change in the intensity of their interactions doesn't necessarily mean their relationship has changed. Everyone has different phases in life, and the BTS members are no different, as they are now maturing in their careers and personal lives. Some fans still point to recent moments as evidence that the two still have a good relationship. They believe that small gestures of affection, brief smiles, or spontaneous responses caught on camera are enough to demonstrate that their communication still flows naturally. Even though they aren't always the center of attention, such simple interactions are still considered meaningful by many armies. Ultimately, no one outside Jimin and Jungkook's inner circle truly knows what their daily relationship is like. What the public sees is only a small part of their lives as public figures. Therefore, any speculation should be approached wisely and not immediately accepted as certain. Respecting the artist's privacy is also a form of support frequently expressed by many BTS fans worldwide. Despite the various theories that continue to emerge, one thing that remains constant is the ARMY's intense attention to Jimin and Jungkook's every move. Every smile, conversation, or small interaction always becomes the subject of lengthy discussions. This demonstrates the fans' deep enthusiasm for the two members. However, this enthusiasm will be even more positive if it is accompanied by a wise approach to sorting information and avoiding easily believing conclusions that lack solid foundation. So, is Jimin really no longer as close as he once was? The answer remains uncertain. There has been no official statement or definitive evidence to suggest they're drifting apart. All we have are various fan interpretations based on the limited public moments they've shared. Perhaps time will provide a clearer answer, or perhaps there wasn't a problem to begin with. What's certain is that as fans, we can continue to support Jimin, Jungkook, and the rest of BTS by appreciating their work and enjoying every moment they share with the public without jumping to conclusions. If you have any opinions, feel free to share them in the comments. Do you think Jikook is really no longer as close as he used to be? Or is this all just speculation stemming from the circulating video clips? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to click like if you enjoy this discussion. Subscribe to this channel to stay updated on the latest BTS, Jimin, Jungkook, and of course, Jikook. Also, turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when a new video is released. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Stay healthy, stay motivated, and see you again. Borahi.